Good morning. Welcome to another day on Earth. It is time for our daily check-in with Spirit. We do that through the tarot cards. We do it with the oracle cards. First we use the Law of Attraction oracle cards. We then use irregular oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed, Wisdom of Avalon, Wisdom of the Oracle. We then do a tarot card spread with the Colette Baron Reed, Good Tarot, my current obsession. I've been using it for a long time. Maybe you're sick of it, maybe you're not. I am not. So, and I like the size of the cards. Oh, okay. Anyway, we are going to get some messages from A Course in Miracles, the Wisdom of A Course in Miracles, and the Everyday Miracles. And then we will clarify the tarot card spread and the oracle card spread. Now there will be timestamps below in case you don't want to watch any certain part. You can jump forward to wherever you want. We're going to close it off with a Wise Ass Rebel card. So that's the agenda. I hope that you stay and listen and get something out of this reading that helps you to focus on what you do want and not what you don't want. I have a little trouble focusing on what I do want because I get into worry and fear, doubt, and insecurity. And that's why I do this for myself every day, and I hope that you get something out of it. Yesterday I did a video. I tried to do the 2 videos. I did it. I think I'm going to re-upload that video so just to see what it looks like, because I got the, where was it? I put it on that side, I think. I got the video of my backyard, but I think it's too small. But you'll see. Maybe. Probably. All right. What is the Law of Attraction message for us today? I am a magnet attracting unto myself. You are. Without exception. What you give thought to, wanted or unwanted, you begin to invite into your experience. See yourself as a magnet attracting unto you the essence of whatever you are thinking and feeling. For example, if you feel poor, you cannot attract prosperity. It defies the law. Whatever you're thinking of, it's just a matter of time. How much time? We don't know. I have been dreaming of rock stars since I was 8. No, right? No. Eighth grade. 8th grade, right? 50 years old, I manifest a rock star into my life. It takes a long time sometimes, but whatever you're thinking of, you're going to get sooner or later if you're really thinking about it, especially if you don't even know you're manifesting. Like, who would have thought that would have happened? When I was working down the street from where I live right now, I didn't live here, I lived further away. I would travel during lunch, like I just drive around, right? And I know I came through this neighborhood all the time, and I'd be like, wow, someday I'm going to live here. Now, I thought it would be one of the bigger houses on the main road. No, doesn't matter. It's still. I'm like, wow, I'm going to live here someday. I just know it. Like, I had a feeling about it. Sometimes it's those things that you don't even know you're doing. I didn't mean to, and then I never thought about it again until I'm driving through this neighborhood after I lived here, and I'm like, hey, remember that? Remember I manifested this? Like, or I was at least given the information that I was going to be that I was going to be living here. Like, whether I did that or Spirit was telling me, doesn't matter. It's just a matter of time. So I worked at that job when I had Chris. So 14 years ago, and I've lived here for 6 years, so it took quite a bit of time. Want to do the math? Because I can't. Not right now. I'm not really sure how long that would have been. Maybe, oh, well, he was only like 5, so 5 to 7 years, I'd say. 5-10 years, right? It took to actually live here. I also had a premonition before of me having a white car and a yellow dog. Now, the yellow dog I thought was like a retriever or something, but no, it was a little Pomeranian, and his name was Teddy. And that, so these things, whatever's coming in your mind, even if you don't intend it to, you're manifesting it, all right? So that's why we're here to think about, I don't want those cards. Yeah, they're boring. Chop wood, buy the book, we don't want those. Whatever's in your mind, you will manifest sooner or later. It's just a matter of time. That's why I do this every day. It's so hard for me to stay focused on those things. They come in, they go out, and then I'm worrying. Imagine if I didn't have the worry. It might have came in the next year. Do you know what I mean? All right, so oracle cards. The cat is in the past. The cat, protection, boundaries, go the distance in the current energy. Well, that's funny. I think I get this card every time I leave the house, which is not very often lately. In the future, perception again. So important. It's your perception. Perception, overall energy. Oh, the Deer, gentleness, diplomacy. The Deer. I don't know why I don't have anything to say about this, Deer. There's nothing coming to me. Maybe because it's just kind of subtle. Wow, that could be. It's just like a subtle energy of gentleness and diplomacy. So today there's protection. No, there's boundaries, right? Is there protection on that? Independence, healthy boundaries, right? In the past we have the cat with the healthy boundaries. But now, because you've done that, you're going to go the distance. That's going to make you go places. See, now this is what I was talking about the other day about, like, not working all those extra hours and not doing all that ass kissing to get you someplace, because you made your boundaries and you're going forward anyway. You get the promotion anyway. You're going to that thing anyway. You didn't make a big play for this person and they're coming in anyway. It's your perception of everything that's important here. That's changed. I think it's your perception that made you have these boundaries. And it's like reinforcing this perception. Yeah, gentleness and diplomacy. I'm going to gently work towards what I want. I'm not going to bust my ass. I'm not going to overdo it. I'm not going to overgive. I'm not going to over anything. It's gentleness and diplomacy that saves the day, that gets you where you want to be. And your whole perception changes. Like, it shouldn't be that much effort. This is the exact opposite that I'm experiencing with YouTube. They're like, more effort, more effort, more effort. So here I am, more effort. Actually, I'm just playing around with special effects. Can you tell? I wish I could show you some of these thumbnails that like vidIQ comes up with. They're so scary. I might post them in the community section. Something. It's like my head's like this big, and it's only my head, and then a little card, and then my hand just like holding this little itty bitty card. I'm like, that is terrifying. Anyway, it's fun. But it's irritating too, because like, oh, I like that. It never does it again. AI. It's very frustrating. AI, my best friend. All right. So, what are we talking about here? Oh, the Nine of Wands. Why are we still blocking shit? Why? Every day I'm like looking at AI's coming up with like my titles and stuff, and it's always about blocking. Like, am I talking about blocking? Like, I didn't realize I was, but I am every day. There's a strong message about us being blocked. Temptation. What is around us right now? Five of Cups. There is regret. There is sorrow. There is maybe a separation here. Blocked energy. What is it that supports us today? Four of Water, not paying attention. This is the same message as we got. We're getting like, don't pay attention to the block. Don't focus on the blocked energy. Focus on something else. Change the subject. That's what we said yesterday. What's in the past? Ace of Swords, air. The truth. The truth of something is in the past. Maybe the truth is that, like, the more I work for something, the more I don't get it. So I'm just going to allow things in. Immediate future for us today, the Three of Earth. There it is, working together with someone. It's easy, it's effortless, it's a contract, it's a commitment. It's set in stone, nothing to worry about here. It's somebody or something coming in, or even just eliminating things that from your life that aren't like that, and then all of a sudden your life is full of things that are like that. And it's almost like there's thoughts, not always, but thoughts of like, why did I do that? Why did I try so hard? It could have been so much easier. Upcoming overall energy. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, fate. What's meant to be will be, no matter how much effort you put into it. You can't make it happen if it's not meant to happen. Wheel of Fortune. We're going to clarify that, of course. Overall energy. And how you feel, the Seven of Cups. You're figuring this out. It's like you're watching. I'm surprised we don't see the Seven of Pentacles here. I feel that energy. Like, okay, where have I been? What have I done? Where has it gotten me? Because I just see whatever's meant to be is going to be. Like, I got that premonition. It was meant for me to be in this neighborhood. Nothing could have stopped it, and I didn't really have to do anything. I didn't focus on this neighborhood. Believe me, I had an offer on a house way on the other side of town, and I was devastated that I didn't get it. And then this house came up. Of course, it's way better. I was so devastated at the time, and this house is definitely a better house. Definitely in a better area, all that. It's the area, and I never thought of it. Like I said, I never even thought of it. Like, this is the area I thought. No, it wasn't like that. It was just like, oh yeah, I guess that did work. And then when I manifested a rock star, I was later on after that I was like, wow, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't know I was doing that. Like, I had no idea. I thought we were just being friends. I thought, yeah. Never thought it would last 5 years. All right, so what is it? How they feel about you? Oh boy, 5 of Earth. 5 of Cups, 5 of Earth. You're not paying attention to this. Because I think you had to put up your boundaries. Like, you're not paying attention to it. The truth came out, you put the block up. Now you're working with people that want to work with you, but this person feels left out. Or these people feel left out. Could be a group of people. It could be your family. It could be your children. Somebody feels left out. Like you, maybe because, you just got sick of putting in too much effort. What do we have to get through? 3 of Wands. Fire. I'm sorry. Why do I keep doing that? I keep saying the element. You're manifesting, right? Always. That's what we have to get through. I think you're deciding. That is also wish fulfillment. Planning, waiting for your ships to come in. It's like a lot of the effort's in the thought. The effort's in the thought. Outcome. Oh, Page of Earth. The Page of Earth is here to redirect us, to teach us something new. Learning. And again, that might be the subject that you change. Maybe you listened to me yesterday and you're like, yeah, I'm learning something new today. I'm going to watch a million YouTube videos to get me on the right track here, to block this energy that I had to put, and so move forward. Right? What's the challenge? Ending a cycle. Ending a cycle. This is, I guess, makes sense that it's not easy to end whatever we're ending, and so we keep getting the message every day. Page of Water. There's an apology here. I don't feel this energy of the 5 of Cups in the, 5 Cups, 5 of Earth. That's waning. Page, this apology, it's like, I don't even care about it anymore. Even though it's in the overall energy, 2 of Earth. It's like balanced. It's not about the apology anymore. It's about you keeping yourself peaceful and working with people that want to work with you. If this person is sorry, then I just get this feeling though that like it could be just something that's never going to change. So this could be 5 of Waters. It could be either marriage or divorce, right? A separation, a divorce. You could be separating from somebody, and that's why they feel left out in the cold. Absolutely. So 5 of Water, if it is marriage, it's not a happy marriage. So if you're getting married and you get the 5 of Cups, that doesn't matter. Oh, tarot doesn't work. It's a bad marriage if you look into it. Tarot is a little bit tricky. It's a little bit tricky, and you just got to be open to the messages that you're supposed to. Sometimes we're not supposed to receive certain things at certain times. Like, it comes to us when it's supposed to come to us. But anyway, I just feel like you're just like, I'm done. I'm learning how to be with someone else or work towards something else, someone else. You're changing the subject. Page of Earth. Wow, that's what that is. Changing the subject. Changing the desire, changing the goal, changing by learning. Here's the page of earth to me. All right. So what is the wisdom of A Course in Miracles? The truth about you is so lofty that nothing unworthy of God is worthy of you. And the one thing that tarot card reader that I don't watch anymore, only very sporadically, used to say is that if God told you like what you were worthy of and what you were going to get, see, you wouldn't believe him. So yeah, me driving through this neighborhood, like I did feel worthy. The truth about you is so lofty. Okay, this doesn't say it wasn't unbelievable. I did believe it. Like, this is a crazy neighborhood. The houses on the main road are like huge mansions, and for me to even think that I could get into this neighborhood is lofty. So think lofty. Think more, higher, more. Think beyond, and not the worry that's going to push you backwards. Okay, this isn't going to work. Where else do I want to go? Who else do I want to manifest? What could be better? What could be better? Think about that, not about the loss of something here. Go the distance, moving away from something because of boundaries. All right, the everyday miracles. Message for us today. What is the everyday miracles for us today? I am not a victim of the world I see. For sure, I am not a victim. What is forgiveness? Forgiveness recognizes what you thought your brother did to you has not occurred. Oh, this card is so controversial when I put it out there. Nobody wants to understand this. Nobody wants to see this. Nobody wants to say, no, they hurt me. It hurt. It hurt because you believed that it could hurt at the time. But actually, it didn't. Think back to the way past. I mean, even like my dad, the things he did to hurt me, that I would have said hurt me, they didn't have to. If somebody could have told me, hey, like I tell my son, your father doesn't matter. What matters is what you think. What do you think? And how much you believe in what you think. And I teach him to believe in himself. He's not a victim. If he believes his father's negative words, that's his fault. And he's not a victim, And every situation is like that. And even this, the worst things that you can think of, you're not a victim. You're just experiencing life. And you can just move past that experience you didn't like. Stop thinking about it. Let it go. Know that you're going to go back to being a perfect soul in another dimension after this life. Like, know that. You're perfect. Nothing can hurt you. Nothing. Nothing that happened in your childhood. Nothing that was illegal or considered like really bad. Anything can't hurt your soul. Every time I hear somebody say something like that, protect my soul, heal my soul, Evanescence. I'm so into Evanescence right now. Like, I can't stop listening to this girl. Her voice is perfect. Like, now that I learned all these things about singing, her breath, her freaking vowels. Oh my God, it's just, she sustains. She is just, this is where I wish I could be. I wish I could sing like Amy Lee. Like, she is better than Barbara Streisand to me right now. I have been listening to her constantly, and she says something about healing her soul, and I'm like, oh no, bitch. We don't heal our souls. There's nothing to heal. We heal our bodies and our minds to align with our soul. It's not about healing a soul. Our souls do not need to be healed. All right, the world is here. Why is the world here? Ooh, look at this. Ooh, interesting, from the past. This is your challenge. We have the King and the Queen of Swords. Okay, see this from the past? I feel like this is something in the past. There's no more emotions. There's only thoughts. King and the Queen of Swords. We're at a place where we've reached a conclusion that there's like nothing here but thoughts, and that's where your power is. Acceptance of this situation. At this current time, there doesn't seem, from this thing from the past, does not seem to have any more love left. It's just all business. Okay. Page of Water is in somebody's sorry. You don't care though. I don't feel like you care. For the Four Cups, where is that? Where did I see the Four Cups? Four Cups, that supports you to not care. King of Wands in the past. That's a fire sign. And the King of Cups. We have 3 kings now already within the first 4, 5, 6 cards. 3 kings. King of Wands, King of Cups, and the Emperor. Wow, what's in the future? Ooh, the Five of Pentacles. Listen, this person has like done everything that they can except Ace of Wands. Let's see, who's not here? The King of Pentacles is not here. So it's like this person is trying so hard to be everything you want them to be, but there's something missing. 5 of Pentacles. 3 kings. 5 of Pentacles. It's like there's not enough passion. So the King of Pentacles is somebody who's taking charge. They have their own money. They don't need to be told. They don't need to be babied. They don't need to be mothered. The King of Pentacles. So it's like that's what you're missing. Like this person is sweet and lovey and all these other things, but he's not the King of Pentacles. And that's where your passion is. And so now you're kind of letting them go. Like, be a man, grow up. Maybe, oh, sorry, could be. This is all kings, so sorry, that's the only reason. But whoever you're dealing with, be a grown-up and, like, pick and stand by your decision. Don't just be wishy-washy, right? Because you needed the boundaries. They don't have their boundaries, so you have to make your boundaries. And, you know, if it's a narcissist, then they're like, well, it's your fault. You're doing this now. And I'm doing this because you did that. Oh, that's the thing the rock star could not see, would not ever admit. You're being, you know, he could, and I don't like that. Like, he would say, you're acting like this, right? Well, yeah, because, you know, I can't deal with the drama. You're making me dramatic because you're not telling me, and I'm just kind of desperate for information here. So I hate to be drama, but you're kicking out my emotions here. I had to let it go real fast because I don't like feeling like that. So, you know, real fast. 5 whole years. 5 short years. All right. Why are they sorry? 4 of Wands, 4 swords. There was a lot of balance. He brought some kind of balance to their life. There. Wow. There he is. Wow. There's you. Oh, this is crazy. I did not expect this at all. This is what you want. The King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is, oh, they're sorry that they couldn't, now listen. I'm all over the place, right? Because I'm trying to read this. You could read it either way. This person has a lot of balance. They want to offer you this Ace of Pentacles. And they want to be your wish fulfillment. And they're sorry that they were not. Here's the question. Can they be? Will they be? Are they sorry enough to be that King of Pentacles? Is it possible? Your guess is as good as mine. In the outcome, we have the Page of Earth. So, in perception, I guess, yeah, it's always up to you. You know, I do feel like this person has a desire to be what you want them to be. But can they be? 4 of Water. You're not paying attention, it's supporting you. The 2 of Wands in the past. In the current energy. Whoa. 8 of Wands. Supportive communication. 8 of Wands. 2 of Wands. 8 of Wands. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. And the overall energy. Queen of Wands. There you are. There you are. See, this is what I'm thinking. Queen of Wands, take charge, make it happen. You see these, or I don't know if you've seen or experienced this, like you're with somebody and you just can't make it work, but the next person, they kind of take charge and they make it work, you know? And it's like, what did they have that I didn't have? And this Queen of Wands doesn't want to tell her guy or girl what to do, you know? She wants somebody who is a partner, not somebody they have to mother. Maybe this is somebody who wants to mother them, you know? just remember that, because it does get confusing. The emotions of it, like, oh, why does she get to be, or he get to be with that person? Because they were willing to do something that you were not. You were not willing to do it. My AC's on. Oh, that's great, right? 3 of Earth. Nobody's watching at this point anyway. 6 of Swords in the past. Yeah, you moved on towards your 3 of Pentacles. Current energy. Well, I know. Hannah, Patricia, I know you're here. All right, so Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups. The truth is, wow, moving towards, ooh, Queen of Cups. That's love, that's you. Page of Cups, apology again. All right, this person could be coming forward with an apology towards you, but I feel like they are sorry. But again, my ex-husband was very sorry, but this is my example, right? He got married. And I'm still here alone. Why did this next girl get to be with him? She could, I don't know. Like, why? So, why did I say this? He really wanted to make amends. He really wanted to stop the divorce. He said, let's stop it and just work on it. I said, let's work on it and stop it if it works. He wanted to do it backwards, and it sounded like bullshit to me. But yet he made it work with another girl after me. So, why? Because I was not willing to tolerate his behavior, or maybe it was because my damage was there and I wasn't healed enough to be with somebody like that. So that could be the difference too. The healing could be the difference. All right. Wheel of Fortune is here. And also, what's meant to be will be. So fate has a lot to do with it. 7 of Swords. Lying, not being. The fox. I love foxes. I keep thinking about foxes all the time lately, ever since my fox experience. 7 of Swords, yeah. 7 of Swords. Somebody was deceitful, not honest, and you're blocking that. That's what you're blocking. So when I think about it, I posted the pictures of the the fox, right? And if you could see him, he was, first of all, the first day I put food out for him, for them all, right? But this one came over, and he was just like looking at the bowl and looking at the door. It was almost like he was asking permission. So sweet, so sweet. But foxes are sly, right? That's what their reputation is. They're known to be sly, not sweet. So it's like coming in all sweet, but they're really the fox, right? And that's how it was in the past, and that's what you're blocking. So the future, the Fool, brand new beginning. This could also be somebody who's like passive aggressive. You don't understand. They play dumb. Overall energy. Ooh, the Lovers. It's a new beginning for the Lovers with a new perception. You could be trying this again. Gentleness and diplomacy. All right, Page of Earth, something we're learning. What are we changing? Changing our mind, changing the subject. The Empress is here now. We were always the Empress. And the current energy, the Star. The Star is the Empress as well, I believe. In the future, there's wish. Changing the subject. Oh, closing out a cycle. Right? The World. And look at this. 8 of Swords. 2 of Cups underneath. It's like resigning to the fact that you're stuck with this soulmate. I do feel like there's one more pass with this person, at least. But it doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel the same as it used to. You're kind of like, I know this isn't going to work, but for some reason I got to go through the motions of this. That's what it feels like to me. All right, let's see. The Deer, gentleness and diplomacy. And it's like maybe you're waiting for them to come to the same conclusions that you are. Gentleness and I don't know what the first 2 are yet, but we know that the future is the 2 of Cups. Soulmates. The past is the 4 of Swords. Healing. See, it all has to do with healing. Healing. And the Four of Cups, not paying attention. Oh, the healing is okay. This is exactly what I was saying in my head. The story I want to tell you, or the reason why. Page of Wands, passion. Page of Wands and being like a little bit too reactive, which was my problem with my husband. I was not healed. I was newly sober when I met him. And so I put him on a pedestal, and so everything he said meant so much. And then when we were married, he would say one little thing, and I would take it personally and blow it up into this big abusive fight. It was me that wasn't healed, and I didn't know how to take. And it's the same thing as I told you before when I thought with Christopher's father that he didn't want to talk about finances. I took it personally. Same thing. Took it personally. It wasn't personal. He just didn't like to talk about finances because he doesn't know what he's doing. He's out of his element. He doesn't want to talk about it. Just doesn't know how. So now here I am, and I don't want to say babying him, but is that what I want? Do I want that kind of guy, or do I want some guy who's going to help me with my finances better than me? Right? Ugh. What is this go the distance? What is the go the distance card for us? The Moon, the Five of Wands. Not knowing where you're going, and that's what caused all the conflict. The Moon and the Five of Wands. Yep, in the future. Queen of Pentacles. I know where I'm going. You coming with me or not? Right? The Fool. I am starting on a new beginning. Are you coming with me or not? In the future, perception. It's all about your perception always. The Six of Wands, fame and fortune, everything that goes with it. The Knight of Pentacles, an offer, stability. We always get that. There is stability, but it's because you're becoming more stable. And once you're stable and other people are still cuckoo, yeah, that gets old real fast. Six of Cups. Six of Cups in the past. Uh-oh, something from the past. Three of Wands, you're manifesting something back from. You're stuck. It's like happy to be stuck with you kind of feeling. And once you start realizing, like, you're healed and other people around you are still doing their behaviors. Oh, their behaviors are so glaring. Did I tell you this? I probably did. About my boss who said, I do trust your decisions. They're not the decisions that I would make. Gaslighting. For somebody who didn't have any confidence in it. What's the decision? Oh no, what? I don't give a fuck what you would decide. This is my decision, and it's the best decision. That's my attitude at work, and it's annoying, but I don't care. So this girl was telling me, something that the same boss said to her, and I'm like, wow, she is a gaslighter. She's a gaslighter. She's all sweet and like the fox, all sweet, nice, everything's great, but she's really gonna cut you down. She's really gonna bite you. She's really gonna give you rabies. She's really gonna give you fleas. Like, it's glaring. I said, don't you think that was a little bit gaslighting? I said, she said this to me too before, and I just don't get gaslighted, so maybe I just feel bad. Work is so difficult, right? Work is so difficult. All right, what is the Rebel message? The Rebel deck message for us all today. Meditate. Meditate, please. Do you ever take a second to just breathe? Take 10 deep breaths. Repeat 1 million times. Meditation. My Yoga Nidra has so many deep breaths. It's like focusing on 3 different parts of your body in the middle of the Yoga Nidra. And every morning I breathe, and I fall asleep a lot because it's so relaxing. For me, the first thing when I get up in the morning, it's on. It's on. What do? Shut it off. Shut it off. Even if I fall asleep, when I wake up, I'm more peaceful because I did that Yoga Nidra meditation at 4 a.m. So meditate. Meditate. It gives you so much clarity. I just can't get over. We get the Emperor and all 4 within, because we did this. So 4, 8, 12. Within the first 12 cards, we got 4 other kings. That's crazy. All right. That is the message for you today. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you're having an awesome day and night wherever you are. And most of all, I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye bye.